Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing about Unit 4, Pedagogical Approaches, Technology Integration, and Community Leadership. Letter A, Pedagogical Approaches and Innovation. Particularly, we will focus on innovations in teaching practices such as differentiated instruction and project-based learning. But before we delve into our lesson today, let me introduce first our learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student will be able to identify the concept and key features of differentiated instruction and project-based learning. Design a simple classroom learning activity such as group poster challenge, applying differentiated instruction, and project-based learning and show value for learner diversity and collaboration through active participation. When we say innovations in teaching practices, these are modern strategies that focuses on active student learning rather than teacher-centered instruction. By adapting this, it addresses learners' diverse needs and connect lessons to real-world situations. For example, include differentiated instruction and project-based learning, which promote engagement, inclusion, and meaningful learning experiences. These two methods are very crucial that are that can be applied in classroom setting, especially when we are teaching. Differentiated instruction is a teaching approach where all students aim for the same learning goal, but teacher adjusts how lessons are taught, practiced, or assessed based on students' abilities, interests, and learning styles. This helps every learner understand the lesson in a way that works best for them. For example, in a lesson on fractions, some students use fractions blocks to visualize parts of a whole. Others solve word problems, while advanced learners are create their own fraction problems. All students are learning fractions, but they do it in different ways suited their needs. In this method, the teacher seeks ways to adjust instruction, activities, and assessments to meet learners' diverse needs, interests, and abilities while ensuring that all students work toward the same learning objectives. Creating different lessons and activities to meet each student's individual needs can seem daunting, but differentiated instruction strategies empower educators with efficient ways to address the needs of all students. So, according to Carol Ann Tomlinson, an educator who has done extensive and innovative research in differentiated instruction, the four main elements of teaching that can be differentiated are content, process, product, and learning environment. Content is what students learn. That means teachers can change or adjust the lesson materials so all students can understand. For example, some students may use pictures, videos, or simple text, while others may use more detailed readings or challenging activities, even though the topic is the same. The level of difficulty or materials can be different to match each student's abilities. Process is how students learn, meaning teachers can change activities, teaching methods, or learning steps based on students' learning styles and abilities. If the content is learning about fractions, the teacher uses different materials like pictures, fraction blocks, or word problems. For the process, some students learn by manipulating fraction blocks, others by watching short video, and some solving practice problems, depending on how they learn best. While the product is how students show what they learn. Students can create different outputs like projects, presentations, or written work depending on their strength. During the process, students learn in different ways. Some work with hands on materials, others learn it through group discussion, and some through written practice. For the product, students show what they learn based on how they learn. Those who use hands on activities create a model, group learners give a short presentation, and independent learners submit a written output. And the last, learning environment. It is the classroom setting and atmosphere. In simple terms, teachers arrange setting, groups, and rules so students feel comfortable and supported. Example: students who will make a group presentation sit together for discussion, while students creating a written output are seated in a quiet area. So, this setup helps each student finish their product better. Now, let's move forward to other instructional strategy, the project-based learning. So, what is the project-based learning? Project based learning, or PBL, is a teaching method where students learn by exploring real world problems and creating a final project. Instead of memorizing facts, they develop skills like critical thinking, teamwork, and problem solving through hands on inquiry based activities. So it is more on hands on activity. There are four key features of project based learning: the driving questions, inquiry and research, collaboration, and public product. Driving questions are the big guiding questions that start the project. They are open ended, thought provoking, and connected to real world problems. They give students a clear purpose and direction for their learning. The driving question sets the stage for the inquiry and research that follows because students need to find answers or solutions. Inquiry and research is the process where the students explore, investigate, and gather information to answer the driving question. They analyze data, test ideas, and use multiple source. Inquiry leads naturally to collaboration, as the students often work together to share findings, brainstorm solutions, and refine their understanding. While collaboration, students work in teams to solve problems, share responsibilities, and learn from each other. This builds communication, teamwork, and critical thinking skills. Collaboration ensures that the research and ideas developed during inquiry are enriched and organized, helping students create a meaningful public product. And the public product, this is the final outcome of the project, such as a presentation, report, video, or model, which is shared with an audience beyond the classroom. It gives students a sense of purpose and accountability. The public product ties everything together, showing how the driving questions, inquiry, and the collaboration have all contributed to creating something and valuable and meaningful. So again, project-based learning, or PBL, helps students learn by exploring real-world problems. It starts with driving question that guides learning. Students then do inquiry and research to find answers, collaborate with classmates to share ideas, and create a public product to show what they learn. All four parts connect to make learning meaningful and practical. In conclusion, innovative teaching methods like differentiated instruction and project based learning make education more effective. Instead of using the same approach for everyone, these methods allow teachers to adjust lessons to meet different student needs and involve learners in real world tasks. This helps students build important skills such as critical thinking, teamwork, and lifelong learning. By using these strategies, schools can better prepare students for the challenges of today's world. That's all for today, and hope you have learned something. Thank you for watching, and God bless us all.